In a quiet little garden lived 4 young, inseparable blue tits. There was Coquine, the cleverest and most daring. There was Cœur, the gentlest, always ready to watch over the others. And then the 2 boys, Gabriel, the chattiest who always had something to say, and Courageux, who still had much to learn about what being truly brave really meant. That morning, something extraordinary was driven through the garden air, a sweet, warm, fragrant smell tickling the 4 friends' little beaks. Do you smell that? Said Coquine, puffing up her feathers. It smells like lavender and thyme, exclaimed Gabriel. It is coming from over there, Cœur whispered. That big glass house at the bottom of the garden. The door was slightly open. A ribbon of perfumed air drifted out like a secret invitation. Shall we go? Called Courageux, wings already spread. We don't know this place, said Cœur cautiously. What if it is dangerous? Dangerous? Laughed Coquine. Nothing dangerous could smell this good. Come on, follow me. And without waiting, Coquine took flight. Gabriel, Courageux, and Cœur followed, swept along by their curiosity and those irresistible perfumes. They slipped through the open door without looking back. Inside, it was magical. Rows of aromatic plants stretched to the ceiling. Morning lights poured through the glass and made every leaf shine like an emerald. The 4 blue tits swooped and darted, completely filled with wonder. They were so absorbed that no one heard the door creak softly and close almost all the way, pushed by the gust of wind. It was Coquine who noticed first. Her heart leaped. The door has closed. Quick, let's get out, cried Gabriel. Coquine shot through and slipped like an arrow. Cœur followed in her wake. They were outside, but Gabriel and Courageux had taken a fraction of a second too long. The door had shifted again. In front of them, nothing but glass. This way, said Gabriel, flying toward one pane. Tap! No! Over here! Cried Courageux. Tap! No either. They circled, bumping against the transparent walls. The garden was visible through the glass, but out of reach. On the other side, Coquine and Cœur watched their friends flutter frantically behind the glass, hearts tight with worry. The door was too heavy for their little wings, so they stayed right there, pressed against the glass to show they will not leave. We're here, we're waiting for you, be brave, sang Cœur. That was when the house door opened. Pierre-Bernard, a calm man with gentle hands, stepped out wearing his old gardening hat and carrying his cup of tea. As he walked toward his greenhouse, he heard an unusual sound. Tap, tap, tap. He looked through the glass and spotted the 2 frantic little blue tits. Oh dear, don't worry, I'll help you. Pierre-Bernard set down his cup, fetched his butterfly net, and returned with his patience of a man who truly loves animals. Very gently, without rushing, he opened the door just enough to slip his arm through and brought the net closer with infinite care. Gabriel was caught first. He flapped his wings for a moment, then felt that the hands holding the net were not unkind. They were calm, gentle, simply there to help. Pierre-Bernard opened the net outside, and Gabriel soared into the free sky, crying out with joy. Courageux was freed next. This time, he barely struggled at all. He had understood. When the 4 friends finally reunited on the branch of a great oak tree, they stayed quiet for a long moment. I was so scared for you both, said Cœur. Me too, admitted Courageux. So was I, said Gabriel. Coquine was looking at the greenhouse without a word. She was really thinking for once. It was my fault, she murmured. I didn't know this place, and I went anyway as if I did. And all four of them understood. That day, the four blue tits made a great decision. They will explore the neighboring gardens, the thick hedgerows, the fragrant orchards, the sparkling ponds, the barns and the village markets, all that great world waiting for them, right there, all around but differently, with their eyes wide open. At every new place, Coquine will stop and ask, "Do we know this place?" "No." "Then we watch first." That evening, a small golden light appeared beside them. It was Mikenam, the magical firefly. "You lived a great adventure today. Curiosity is a wonderful treasure, but it needs a friend so it doesn't get lost. That friend is caution. When you don't know a place, observe first and ask questions. And remember, it is better to arrive slowly where you want to be than to arrive quickly somewhere you never meant to go." The four blue tits closed their eyes, hearts light and warm, ready for all the adventures waiting for them just around the corner. Mikenam, the magical firefly, shimmered softly and whispered to all the curious little ones in the world. Curiosity is your most beautiful treasure, but never forget its best friend, caution. A big thank you to our dear Bruno for sharing this story with us. If you enjoyed this story, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to Mikenam's Universe so you never miss an adventure. See you very soon.